What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. JP, welcome to the stream, brother. Prime time. What are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, I figured tomorrow we probably will have our next episode, but I was sitting here. What's going on, guys? Oh, look at that. We're just gonna say all kinds of stuff right on here. There we go. Got that off. Let's get that down. Okay. But I figured what we would do is doing some things with Witcher. I'm doing some things with a lot of characters. So while I'm sitting here doing it, maybe you guys want to hang out for a minute. Check it out. See what goes into this. So right now I've got this crazy. I know it's been a long time since I've even done one. But I'm making different Witchers. So Witcher's in a couple different universes. I can't, it's hard to do this, but we're doing it right now. Because we only have 2 slots, so I need Witcher. Witcher's going to upload her other characters so I can get that moved out, and then we'll do this one, then I get that moved out. But we've seen Witcher have almost the same look for a long time. So anyway, what we're doing here, we're just backing off. Wow, that was loud. We're just backing off, and then we're gonna come up with some different things. Like I have this idea, like the Wolf Queen. You know what I mean? For the SSU. So just kind of looking through. I've got the idea of what I want to do, and I'm going to try to make that happen. Now, still working through. Oh, that would be cool. Still working through some things. You can see there's still some things on the female side I've got to unlock. Oh, that's a very cool outfit. I mean, that's not at our disposal right now, but got the idea. Now, can we make it happen? That'll be the next thing. That will be the next thing. But I always like to just kind of look through some of these outfits because as they update, we see some stuff. What's going on, Vipiro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's been a minute since you've been in the thing. Andre, welcome to the stream. Oh, oh, we're going to come back to that. That is going to be part of the entrance stuff. But we got to figure out like a wrestling attire. So right now we're just kind of looking through some of these things, see if anything has changed, what's new. When they release some of these updates, there are things that do happen where they release some new stuff and they don't tell you about it. So it's always good to go through and look at that kind of thing to see, hey, what is out there and what's going to be doing that. Yeah, it's going to be Viking. I know that that's a Viking, but it wouldn't be in the same sense. So yeah, but it's kind of different. Again, this isn't for the WCW. This is for the SSU Witcher. Why she wants to remain a biker. I've just got a better idea. Think Wolfpack. That is Witcher. Think Wolfpack. Think Wolf Queen. That's going to be the... I tell you guys a lot of times you have to like get an idea of what you're trying to do and then try to make that happen. So that's what we're going to be doing right here. But I just wanted like to go through. Like you want to see how long it takes to create some of these. Some of you already know. How long it takes. It's not a bad idea right there. This isn't going to be the biker version. She's got plenty of biker versions. This is going to be something else. Huh. Like we want to keep it along the same lines, but different. It's also very interesting. So kind of part of the nice thing about this is typically we wouldn't take on another character's outfit type, but in this case we could, because again, it's not for our universe. It's for another universe. I'm going to show you guys another technique. I've talked about, like, hey, we added something to somebody and it was shadowy. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here, actually in this stream, so it'll be kind of cool. Let me go back. Let's go back to this. Seems a lot more queen-ish as far as what we're going to do in the ring attire. Hold on, where is... that right there. Okay. On one last. Okay. We see that. There we go. Highly debating this. Let's just look real quick. I'm gonna leave the gold for now. We can always come back and do something different. What is going on, Blaze? Welcome to the stream, brother. Iron Taylor, welcome to the stream. It is going pretty good. I'm ready. I've been drinking my milk, saying my prayers, eating my vitamins. Actually, I've been drinking bourbon, but still, you know, that is vitamins to some, to be fair. Yeah, no, that'll be a really good match. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. Guys, if you haven't done it, go check out Blaze Radio. I know most of you already have done it, but I'm just saying, if you didn't, if you're like one of the ones, you're like, oh my gosh, we're getting behind on the times, go check out Blaze Radio. Drop them a subscribe. Tell them Tote sent you. All right. I'm not sold this is going to be the thing, but maybe this is the thing. Let's see a couple things here. If that's going to be the thing, let's just see. let's just see. What we got to go along with it. Here we go. Yeah, this is why I've debated on this just a little bit. Okay, if we added this, let's add this in. Okay, let's just, okay, so we added that in. So now what would make more sense is if this, yeah, okay. So we got that one. Now let's just add one more thing in here. May have to go the other way with it just to get there faster. And check on the rest of some stuff. Because see, there's really another thing that I want to do as well with Witcher, which is going to be interesting. What's going on, cowboy? Welcome to the stream, brother. I love howdy. I used to own a 6-acre horse ranch. Lived in Texas over 18 years. So yeah, I like it. Love it. Oh, can this be the person I finally get to use it on? It's funny. I've got some things like you see the one that it's on right now. Like I've got this thing, never used it. Not saying I won't. I thought it was like really cool, and then I've never been able to use it. So we will see. Maybe Witcher. Maybe Witcher's the one. Hey, what is going on, R2K? R2K, another. Go check out his channel. Also, runs some really good content over there. Go check out his channel. Drop a subscribe. Tell him Totes sent you. Hold on, just looking for something real quick. I think those are the main, yeah, those are the main ones. But let's get this real quick. Oh, right there, 30. 30 is a good one. So just for now, not sold on this top yet, but for now. Now here's the thing that I was talking about earlier. Let's stop here now that we got the top. Let's just back out just for a second. So there's different things, and with different character models, this ends up working a lot better. But we have this shadowing thing. I have two different ones that we use. Let's go body, torso. So, and we'll look at both of them. We will look at both of them. But this is one of those things that really help kind of stand out or help show a better body definition. As an example. Now you can use these. I find that though these things right here are really hard to use. Really hard to use. I'm going to show you why. This is not what I was talking about earlier, but you try to come in here and now look. It's not the same. So you can't make them too big or it doesn't look right. Like it's just a thing where you get the shadowing in there and get it right. But look, that doesn't look right at all. So it's hard with stuff like that. You'd have to actually find the exact, same with the guys, like the back muscle thing. You'd have to find the exact color that blends in. Not an easy thing to do. They are out there. But if you're going to base your entire character, it'd be hard to have a face scan and a that scan to make it work. Now, finally, somebody came up, look at this, came up with a better thing that is shadowing, but it helps define. So this one's a little bit bigger. We don't use this one very often, but this one helps define. Gotta line that up right there. You can widen it out, but like now, looks like, okay, better ab definition. Okay, good, that's up and better that, but not typically the one that I use. Usually the one that we use is just the top part because that's the easiest thing to do. It's hard because it really comes down to what they're wearing and what they're doing. So usually this is the one that we can use, and we don't use them on all of them, but some of them it's hard to define, and it's typically the lighter skin. It's harder to define where that is. Now you set that in there, and it just helps define that area. It separates it. And see, now it gives it depth. You know what I mean? This is the thing when I'm talking about Mastercraft and Caws, where I'm like, I put our Caws up against anybody's, to be fair. I'm not saying we're going to win every time, but I'm going to win 90%, 95% of the time. So, just as an example, now let's see if we can find something on the lower body that makes sense. Remember, we're wrestling, but Wolf Queen, and something that would match the top. Let's see if there's just funny because like you get the idea in your head, like I need it to be primitive and tough. Like look at this, look at the state of that. Is there something that we can find, or do we have to go back to Witcher's normal pants? But is there something we can find that would really like get in there and define the Wolf Queen? Like, we've already got an idea for like, okay, when she's going to be, because remember, she's still got to wrestle in it too. Like it's got to, because this is the in the ring thing that they're going to do. Man, I'm excited. I'm super excited about that pack, and not just, but God, did you see Jade Cargill's entrance? It's amazing. So they're going to keep releasing stuff, and I'm glad 2K is releasing a couple weeks early. I think everybody is so pissed off about the last DLC pack. Now the last DLC pack brought a bunch of good stuff, not the characters. I don't think. Like I don't think anybody wanted that. Maybe somebody, but I don't think most wanted that. But the moves, the move sets, the different things, the different mechanics, the different reversals, there's a bunch of stuff that is, oh, hold on. At the same time, the problem is it's Witcher. Like there's got to be a level of maybe those. That might not be bad. Wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but Not exactly what I was thinking, but I think what we do is we stick a little bit more to the basics. Yeah, and you know, even for the people who said they didn't like the football, the mechanics of the football is what brought you the Apple, the microphone, the megaphone, the like. There's different things, so it's interesting that they're throwing in stuff like that. Okay, let me just. I don't know. This isn't going exactly the way I thought it would go. Just typical, to be fair. Yeah, it is not atypical for it not to be going the way I figured it would go. Okay. This is going to be a kind of a compromise thing with some stuff. Hold on, let me check one more thing. So funny. Some of these things, it just won't. That's the funny thing about the belt, too. Like, that belt would work because it covers up the other belt, but does it fit the character? That's a dragon. Does it fit the character? This goes back to the biker type stuff. So again, compromise. Now, normally I would take almost the same outfit and make that same outfit and turn it into the thing, right? This one we're not. This is going to be a completely different thing, and we'll get into the reasons why after we get it done. I normally don't put on fingernails because usually we're going to see. I'm going to see if I can see it. Okay, that's straight. If one of them, okay, those aren't too bad. Okay. Normally there is a line that comes out and then goes up, like it streaks up. You don't want anything that has that on there. So if it does, it will just help your game crash, but these ones don't have it. So let's go ahead and keep these. I like the idea of this, I think. Okay, hold on. Let's get that. We like that. Color number 2. Let's bring color number 3. Interesting. Color number 4 I thought would be, oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. Typically don't, but the nails, it looks like they're getting better, and I don't see any tearing in there, so that should be a little bit better. Hey, what is going on? Temple, welcome to the stream. Another one. Oh, Walter Johnson, welcome to the stream, brother. Temple Plays, go check out his channel as well. Another wrestling content creator. What is going on, Zach? Welcome to the stream, brother. And if you guys don't know who Zach is, it's K-pop 21 or Q op. I try to say it all the time. I can't say it, but that's Zach Hamilton right there in the chat, in the flesh. Yeah, no. Not today. Yeah, I can't get Witcher just to, like, message me. Donnell Mason, what is going on? I am serious. I can't wait for it either. Like, after seeing some of the stuff, very excited about that as well. So, we've got this. Now, one of the things that we really... Hold on, we're not done yet. Hand, right, and left. Left. We want that one on the right hand. This one on the right. And then we want to put the image on there. We don't need the last image. Right there. See, that's the other thing. Look, we don't want that, right? That goes too far. So we just want to, we can have a little bit of it hidden on the back side, but now, bam, we want to go, but we only want it barely right there. See? 20. The wolf pack pops up. There's a little bit of 3D-ish stuff with the moon and the wolf, so that's what we wanted right there. Very, very cool. Now, guys, this isn't normally what we do. Normally, we have our show, so definitely go check that out. We're in Season 6 right now. I believe we just did episode 40. So, in Season 6, episode 141 overall in our universe mode. So, definitely go check that out. It is unique. You won't see a lot of things like it. We do our own commentary. We turn off the commentators, and we do our own. So, that is... one of the things that set us apart. There's a few other things. Sometimes it's better if you find out what those things are. Now on the right hand, let's go ahead and get in and get, yeah, I like that. And then that will give us the opportunity to the lower right arm. It's funny, some of the stuff isn't even popping up. Like, you can't even see it. It wouldn't even matter if you put it on there. There you go. That adds a little bit more, and actually looks like it's just part of the glove, which is nice. So that goes right into that, but adds a little bit of length up the side. We don't need anything on the upper. Probably don't need anything right there. So... I always check this out too. Like, this is one of the things, especially sometimes with the different hairstyles and the different foreheads, we'll look at headwear. And everything that we could possibly use that goes underneath can't be used on the outside. Now, see, that's not bad for a biker look or something, but... not exactly what we're looking for the princess, right? Totes my goat's eye patch right there. So... I think that is exactly what we need for that. Now, the next thing I kind of just wanted to look at real quick. If we went with this, let's go with appearance, put that back on. Upper body. Is there something tattoo-wise that would make sense? Now you got to think. Wolf pack, kind of a tribal thing, you know what I mean? So there will be some things possibly that make a little bit of sense. That's the problem with that. Okie dokie. But we can tie it in right there. Take the opacity down. Now, the thing is with this, you got to really watch it. Most of the things in this game is between 88 and 92, but like that one's already getting too dark. So we're going to leave it there at 95. The other one is too light, I mean. That other one was too dark. That's a little bit too light. But again, wolf, tear, scratch, right? Kind of adds up. Let's look at one more thing to see if it matters. Yeah, it's going to be, yeah, Tammy's with the bikers on WCW, just like you. You are also with the bikers as well. Yeah, that is the next one. The next DLC pack's going to have Dragon Lee, Carlito, Kairi Sane, Lyra Valkyrie, and then also Jade Cargill. And Jade Cargill, they've got her entrance out already, and it looks phenomenal. It is on another level for sure. Okay, hold on. We just need to see. Look at that. That's one of those things. This is a thing. It lines up with wolf, right? I wish they would fix like right there where it's tearing out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be, but it is. And Witcher, like I just don't think she'd have like a bunch of tattoos. Like she'd have the tattoos, but I don't think it would be like your sleeve. I don't think that's like her thing. But she's got the one there. She's got, it's kind of a tiger, but it could be a wolf. And then the one more thing, and this goes right back in to the thing we're talking about, not on her back, on the front, where in this particular one, it would make a lot of sense to have more of the tribal ink because, and then right up. There, and then we take this, take the opacity. See, that's way too light. Bring it back up a little bit. Yep. Yep. Last one, we'll just check. I don't know that there would be, but let's just see. If there's something that makes sense. Real quick. No dragons, but let's just make sure. Wolves don't have wings. Oh, that's an interesting one. I just downloaded that one. Yeah. Let's lighten it up a little bit. 95, probably the right way. All right. So now, to keep the main thing that we did, yeah, that's what Tammy said. Tammy's telling me about that on the last stream. I have 2 spots left, so yeah, it would be a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we could get her involved as well, for sure. So now, even though I know, like at this point, I'm not going to use this as far as her entrance is concerned, what I still would want to do is back out, copy this so that I get all the hair, all the everything that we need. Now I come in here, and I would just come in here. Nope, not going to be a thing. I'm going to leave that on for now. We're just going to see, but nope, nope. For now, we'll leave that on. Then we're going to come back to the upper body. We know the thing that we wanted to use is in outfits, right? We come up here. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Now we know we want to use this. But we also know the colors of the faction, right? So, interesting. So it has that marking on there. This, that's like that. And then at the bottom, there's a reason. So the main reason is when they come here, not fully with Jakai necessarily, but yeah, JP, that's kind of the idea also. But I can't exactly remember Jakai's colors either. So, you know, there's that. But still, Wolfpack, the Wolf Queen. I like the idea. Now, because of the way this is, though, let's go into upper body. One thing that we see we definitely need. Definitely need like a neck accessory like that. I think that one is good. That goes wolf, chain, break the chains, right? Again, all kinds of stuff that we can do. Let's look at, we have the torso accessory, even though this we don't need. That's just wasting points, even though we have plenty of points right now. Let's see, is there anything that would line up with wolf on the back? No. Nope. torso accessories. Anything that would line up with torso accessories. See, you could do some extra stuff. You could put. That's weird, but like, I'm just saying, there's stuff you could do. They had something where it was like pelts or something, maybe. We could do that. You know, some of the shoulder stuff. You know, if those are more. To be fair, this could be a thing. For now, I don't know that that's going to stay on there, but for now, I like the black. Yeah, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Purple wolf, black and purple. The problem is all the stuff that I found, like, it's hard because when you're looking up stuff for like the wolf pack, very specifically wrestling, it's all the wrong color. It's none of it's purple. You know what I mean? It just becomes an issue. But I didn't want it to be the NWO Wolfpack either, you know, so there is that. All right, hold on. Now we got that for now. Now let's go look, because this is the next part that could play. There's different crowns. There's a couple neat ones in here. The women have less neat ones, to be fair. Oh, look at that, Witcher. The only problem is with that, it smashes the hair down in the wrong way. But yeah, the Wolf Queen. See, there's a couple places where we could play into it, maybe. Hold on. Let's just see. Like, her wrestling attire would be, but could we... For now... Lower body. This would have to get changed up. Should be the second color. Well, nobody in the WCW universe. So this isn't for the WCW universe. This is actually for another show, the on the SSU that Witcher's also in. So... Yeah, there is no Wolfpack. I know Tammy brought up the Wolfpack, and I've just been they're my favorite group. But I've been very cautious to bring them in. You know what I mean? To actually do that. Maybe one day there'll be a reason, but I'm not sold on it just yet. What's going on, William? Welcome to the stream, brother. Okay, let's go last thing, and then this is kind of... is there a pair of sunglasses or glasses? That makes sense. Just see. Now here's the part that we do sometimes. Let's get that. Here's the part where I tell you, like, things when you're talking about the next level. And the devil's in the details. Let's see if this will work. Normally I put it over here though. So something else that's really cool is we changed up some sliders, and I mean it took us a second to figure it all out, but we really got some sliders dialed in today. Once you get the look down that you're going for, this is where you could really start like customizing your characters. See right there, it's hard to see. That's why you emboss it a little bit. Sometimes a little more than I don't know. What do you guys think? That is another look for sure. that is on another level. Okay. Last thing. I'll show you the why here in a second. Upper body, and we're going to test our sliders. Upper body, yep. Come here. Hit that, images, custom images, currently used. So this is one other little thing. Look at this. If I spread this out, like there's ways to make the different things happen. Kind of small, like tiny, so you can't see it, but look how it's affecting everything else. So if you wanted to do that, awesome. If you don't, you got to be careful when you're doing this part of it. Personally, what my plan is, let's get it back to where it's readable. So here's why. Let's go ahead. And I've got to change up the name here real quick, just a little bit. See, I could make all this purple, but then the outfit would match. So this is what's going to be interesting to see. Okay, let's go in here, personal information. That way we know which one it is for sure. Now, we'll also get to, hey, what's going on? Witcher, welcome to the stream. So we're going to test out, we'll use Jakai. Well, let's use Jakai in R2K. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you like the benefit of having, and I'm sure most of you know this, but if you don't, it is amazing. Let's do this arena. People haven't really seen this arena. So let's look at this arena real quick. Yeah, I saw that. So we'll go, entrance is on so we can see it. Let's go Jakai. Add manager. The manager we want to add is Witcher. And then let's add R2K. Let's spectate the match. Now, if you want a person to come down like a normal manager, you can't have them in the same faction. But now we're also testing out the different sliders, and we'll look at the sliders. There's a few things we tested or changed, so we'll see.
Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jackie the Predator.
But now when Witcher comes out, if she comes out with Jakai, she'll stay in her entrance attire, which will line up with his look. Once she's in the ring, then, you know, that'll change. But while she's at ringside, she'll stay in her entrance attire. Or she should. That's how it's been, which I've liked. I've really liked the managers staying in their entrance attire. Yep. See, she stays in that attire right there. So hold on, let's skip that. I just wanted to see. So we tested Witcher. Now we adjusted some of the sliders. So let's see how that works out. I really like the look of R2K's character. Solid. Right now in our universe mode, Jakai's actually hurt for the next 2 weeks.
We probably gonna see animals out here.
Yeah, what I'm hoping with the slider changes that we did, I'm hoping we have less no-sells on the ground. Most of the stuff I like, and I'm hoping we have longer submissions, so we'll see. So I learned something a long time ago. You can make the arena as crazy as you want to make it, but don't let the mat be so crazy. Do something with it. Like, you could do stuff with it. That's why I like just no color embossing it. But as long as that's not too crazy, the rest of it can be kind of crazy and you can get away with it. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be fine. You have all kinds of crazy stuff going on, like, all throughout the arena. As long as the mat's not so bad and the lighting is good, you can do a lot of stuff with it. But so far, this is working out a lot better. It's like a wet willy. Very forceful wet willy, though. Oh, that's interesting.
Here is your winner, the Violator, RTK.
So I think one thing we gotta do... Oh, yeah. I love the gauntlet matches. Yeah, it's just weird because right now, and you see, you know, we're doing a lot of the Wrestle War stuff right now, and so haven't used it as much, but I've got a Gauntlet War belt. Like, it's one of our WCW Special Series title belts. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's just look one more time. We'll grab two more people. Matter of fact, let's grab the women. God dog it. I think that's still indoor. Now let's do Witcher. And let's do... You guys want to see the new TJ? Spoiler alert. I haven't seen TJ do this though, so we're going to see.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, the unpredictable Tony the Witch Cut.
Yeah, that'd be badass. Yeah, if you go right back in our episodes right before, I almost had one in every single one. Like, not the super long ones, but, you know, 4-man. Our gauntlet belt is actually an 8-man. And I did it to the point where you couldn't have more than 4 wrestlers in the ring. So 2 minutes apart, not more than 4 wrestlers in the ring, a total of 8 wrestlers. Got some other ideas for some other matches, though. So we'll see how that goes. We haven't seen a new look for T. Jones in a while, but you're getting to see it right here. So we'll see how that goes with TJ. But you're going to see her in the very next episode that we have, so there'll be that. Guys, remember all the playtesting stuff that we do in a creator stream? Nothing to do. It is not, oh, I beat this person or that person. Just a playtest. Nothing to do with the actual, with our universe mode. Like this fight, never happened. Weird not hearing me with my announcer voice, huh? For those of you who didn't know, I actually had a normal voice. So this will be interesting because you look and we have the AI submission rate. And Witcher's a submission wrestler, so it'll be interesting to see, like, when she gets to hers, what that means. I'm trying to make the submissions last longer. I don't need them to do more damage, I just need them to last longer so it looks better. But for some reason this year, they've really shortened up, like, how long the submission holds happen, so it's hard to get them to go longer. But we moved a few of those sliders around too in the hopes that it would work. Might have to change Witcher's eyelashes back to, or eyebrows back to dark. Thought I'd try it. I don't like it. What's going on, Solo? Welcome to the stream, brother. Right now, I'm actually making Witcher for your universe, something that lines up more with what she's doing. Well, that was a teleport. But it's something that lines up more with her characters.
Here is your winner, the unpredictable Tony the Witch Cox.
Still not lining up the way I want it to line up. This is funny. This is the kind of stuff me and Solo do all day to make this stuff work. Like, change this. I did that. Yeah, that's the thing I gotta like. So let's fix this real quick. Attire doesn't matter on that one, but on this one it does. Let's get in here. Yeah, this is the, yeah, that's better. For some reason, it just doesn't work out. Yeah, it looks way better. Okay. Yeah, no, I know. That's why I asked you even last night, like when you were going through and doing the thing. So I kind of switched mine up. I just haven't seen enough, and I bet you part of it is this. Which I got to be in. And you guys can see right now I've got no slots left. Butcher's character's taking up all the 2 slots that we have open. So let's go. Nope. I guarantee this is part. Yeah. Oh, see, that's another. Oh, look, we haven't fixed her. Hold on. If you guys if you guys are playing this, the game defaults these settings to 83. You don't want them to do that. Like, just set them at 50-50. Unless you really, if you want to take hours just on movesets, you can figure out the selection for the towards, the neutral away, the whatever. But otherwise, I set them all at 50. When you start looking at these heavy strike, I pay attention to the strikes and to the grapples. Okay? So like if I wanted to do light strikes, but I don't want them to be like Witcher's a striker. I don't think too much about them, but not many heavy strikes. Like I want the tendency to go more heavy. I do this. If I wanted her to be more of a grappler, now we're looking at, but I want her to do like the light stuff, like the quicker moves. I'll do this. And I set them above the strikes, right? Ground strike tendency. I don't really want any of them to do that as much, right? So I set that low and I bring the grapples up. My other sliders are set this way for the most part too. Mine and Solo's are very similar. There's a couple key differences, but they're set very, very similar. Environmental strike tendencies, I typically bring that down. Even if I want her to grapple with the thing. Jesus. No wonder. I feel bad, Witcher. This is why you struggle sometimes. Because this wasn't fixed. Now I'm going to go check your character out and ours. Springboards, no. Now, if you have a springboard wrestler, they'll springboard, believe you me. It's not really her style. Her submission is the neck. So it's not even a thing. Running, I typically turn that down as well. Blocking. And dodging. So with her, she's a little bit smaller. Because of her size, she's probably going to dodge. You know what I mean? So we want her tendency to be more that. Now, she's a biker. Weapon usage is probably going to be up. Table usage, I'm going to bring down to 50. Possum attack and pin. Yeah. Instant recovery. She's a witch. But probably leave there. Ring escape. Pop that up a little bit. Pin combos. She's more of a submission style, so we're going to bring that down. Now I guarantee we watch her match, it would go a lot differently. And right now, the reason she's rated at a 94 is because she holds 2 title belts. So, oh, Solo, I hope you're still here. I hope you're still here. You saw what we just changed, but I changed this outside of universe mode. Right? You still here, Solo? Because if you are, you're going to love this. I try to explain it, but it's hard. It's hard to read the words and then understand what that is. But for you guys that run universes mode, like Temple, R2K, you guys that are running these universe modes, and you guys are like deep into that part of it. Like you guys understand the sliders, and you guys play with the sliders to make them work. When you change a slider on an individual wrestler, and you want it to be the same, because it won't. You just saw what we did. It won't be the same in universe mode. Here's what you do. You go into roster. After you change it, whether inside or outside, doesn't matter. Go into universe mode. Go into edit superstar. Go into, this is who we were messing with. So go into here. You can come in, AI, there's attributes, right? AI attributes, right? They're all that way right here on the outside. But go into here, personality traits. Click on that. You see prideful. But all you want to do, don't pay attention to what I just said. Let's say we just clicked in here. Go in here, click it up or down, 1 or 2. Hit accept. Save it. Save all settings. Save into our universe mode. And now I'm going to show you inside universe mode. It's going to be exactly the same. And you guys know, because I watched Solo last night. I didn't know this for the longest time. You're like, God dang it, now I got to switch all of them back up. Now we're in universe mode. We go back in. Tony, the Wolf Queen, right? Select. Come in here. Now the only thing that it won't do when you do this, I'm going to show you in a second, but the only thing that it won't do is carry over any tag teams, any managers, any whatever. But go into here. You can go in now. Attributes. Hold on, let me just back out of here. Edit, there we go. Attributes, finishers, personality traits. Now look at that, all the same. If you change I'm going to show you this. If you change this inside universe mode and you saved it, it wouldn't save outside universe mode unless you did this thing. So you go in here, let's say we want arm power, I'm going to make it 69. So arm power was 70, we made it 69 inside universe mode. We save it. It doesn't matter. You save all settings. You go outside universe mode. It's still going to be set at 70 unless we come in here, personality traits, 18 for prideful. Now save it. Save to the roster for play. Back out. Now we're in the normal game again, outside of universe mode. We come back over to options, go into roster, edit superstars, go down to the Wolf Queen. 1, her attribute is now 69 and not 70. And her personality trait is 18, not 21. So that's how you get back and forth between it. So if you were doing stuff outside, you just have to take that person, adjust their personality traits, just tap it up 1 or 2, back 1 or 2, doesn't matter. I'd normally come to the biggest one. So if it was bold, I'd just be like, bam, okay, whatever, 83, 86, doesn't matter, right? And then save it. Save all settings, hit the universe mode. It saves it back and forth, so you don't have to keep doing that. Does not work with tag teams. So, but it's the same thing. If you guys change entrances, you change this, you change that, you change whatever you change outside, minus allies and tag teams, you can go in to superstars. Like if we change their entrance, and you're like, oh gosh, dang it, I didn't change it inside of the universe mode. I used to do this all the time, so I'd change it on the outside accidentally, and I'd be like, god dang it, I got to go now in universe mode, and then I'd have to spend time. So now I'm changing it in 2 places. It doesn't make sense. All you have to do is go personality traits, change it by 1 or 2, and then bam, done. Good to go. Good to hook. Okay. I almost want to see it again. I almost want to just test it one more time. Now that we did that with Witcher, let's do this again and test her character out. The Witch Queen. We don't need to see entrances this time. And female. We'll do Bobby Hart. Oh, it's too late. Yeah, neat little shadow trick, huh? Oh, there's no entrance for the performance center. How's that for a cheat mode? But you have to go inside at all of your wrestlers, like all your individual wrestlers, and do that. Like, yeah, you change your sliders for your universe mode, but if you want your wrestlers to have personalities and you want your wrestlers to wrestle certain ways, you have to get in and change up their AI attributes. Cool deal. This is probably what I should do so everybody realizes that we're practicing. Not practicing, but testing. See, what's funny, and this is going to be the thing now, you're going to see this version of Witcher, and Solo even talked about this last night in the stream, but you're going to see her where before maybe she wasn't sure on what to do. This one is going to be very sure on what she wants to do. Because if you don't change up the AI and you leave it, it will confuse your wrestler. Like, your wrestler in the ring won't know what to do. Right here, you can see Bobby Hart and Witcher, they both have, like, it looks like they have a plan on what they're trying to get done. And when I download other people's wrestlers, like when they come in, like I gotta adjust their sliders. Download some of your guys' wrestler and they're 100s. Most of our wrestlers are 80. The only way to get over 90 is to win titles. You hold a title belt, you get over 90. All of our other wrestlers fall somewhere between 82 and 87. And it really, the bigger guys, it's smaller, and it's because of the defensive type stats. It's not because of their offense. So, like, it looks like they're rated lower, but they're beasts. But we're adjusting some of the sliders so we can start hopefully getting some, like, a lot less of the no-sell stuff going on. Sometimes you want to see the no-sell stuff, but it should be a rarity where you're like, oh my god, he just took that punch, you know what I mean? That should be a thing. That shouldn't be an all the time thing. And you can see right now, there's not as many reversals. Like, it's okay to see some reversals going back and forth, don't get me wrong, but seeing every move reversed is not necessarily a fun thing. That's good, Prime. That's why I like doing these from time to time. It's just been a minute. Because really, I didn't want you guys to see TJ, but I got to test TJ out, so. So here we go. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting to see. This one thing. Now this should take a minute. But see, like, I don't mind seeing, like, the tap out thing, but that should have lasted longer. Yeah, this year they really screwed up the submission stuff. Like, it's hard to make them do, like, where Bret Hart had Steve Austin and he's trying to get him to tap out and da 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 da. You know what I mean? Right, right. Now, to be fair, that was a little longer because for whatever reason it used to